Hi there! In 5 minutes, we are going to learn about the Drive Safe Bills, which is a package that was introduced on April 12, 2023 in the Michigan House and Senate and would restore access to state driver's licenses and identification cards to qualified Michigan residents. Undocumented folks in Michigan were able to apply for a driver's license and state ID until 2008, when legal presence was added as a requirement to obtain them. The Drive Safe bills seek to eliminate the legal presence requirement for applications, but will maintain all other requirements. Applicants will still be required to supply photo identification and prove Michigan residence. The Secretary of State verifies applicants' eligible documents to ensure accuracy and safety, and will continue to do its due diligence to verify folks' identity and residence. The Secretary of State stands ready to implement this legislation once passed. The Drive Safe bills restore access to one of the 3 kinds of Michigan licenses: the standard or non-real ID compliant license. When this bill passes, undocumented folks will remain ineligible for the Michigan Real ID and enhanced licenses, as these will still continue to require legal presence or U.S. citizenship. What are the current visual differences between the IDs? The standard licenses already look different, and they clearly state they are not for federal identification. Who would benefit from this legislation? Directly, it would be undocumented immigrants, DACA recipients, and legal immigrants who haven't received their verification documents because of bureaucratic delays, children of U.S. service members who are born on foreign bases, and the elderly, the homeless, the previously incarcerated, and anyone who may have lost their records. However, indirectly, we all benefit when our neighbors are taken care of, with increased road safety and positive economic impact. What will the Drive Safe bills not do? The Drive Safe bills will not amend any laws relating to voting. These bills do not change folks' eligibility to vote. Driver's license and ID applicants who cannot prove U.S. citizenship cannot be added to the voter list. The Secretary of State and also the local clerks do an extensive job to prevent voter fraud and will continue to thoroughly verify voter eligibility. Additionally, the Secretary of State already offers IDs to some folks who are currently ineligible to vote, including youth under 18, DACA recipients, permanent residents, international students, and international nationals with work permits. Undocumented residents will be added to this list through the implementation of the Drive Safe bills. As of now, 19 states and Washington, D.C. have already implemented this legislation, and there have been numerous benefits demonstrated in these states. For example, courts in Connecticut found about 4,000 fewer people guilty of unlicensed driving between 2016 and 2019. Meanwhile, in New Mexico and Utah, there were nearly 60% and 80% drops in the rates of uninsured drivers. In California, the share of hit-and-run accidents decreased by 7 to 10%. When folks have a driver's license, they wouldn't be scared of arrest or deportation for driving without a license, so they can stick around after an accident. Our roads will become more safe, because when people are able to apply for licenses, they take driving lessons and complete driver's license testing, purchase car insurance, which means lower premiums for everyone and fewer hit-and-run accidents out of fear of deportation, and have better interactions with police if they are pulled over for something as simple as a faulty brake light. For these reasons, this policy garners broad support from law enforcement in the states where this has already been passed. Additionally, the Michigan League of Public Policy has projected huge positive economic impacts of this legislation. Over the first 10 years of implementation, there will be over $100 million in additional revenue for the state through license and ID application fees, along with tax revenue from vehicle and gas sales. Folks given access to driving will also be able to participate more fully in our state's economy, with purchasing power and increased mobility to spend money across the state. This legislation has a broad coalition of support in major industries and organizations across Michigan, including local government, educational entities, law enforcement, labor organizations, the agricultural industry, chambers of commerce, religious organizations, and advocacy organizations, among many others. The Drive Safe bills help all Michiganders, especially the immigrants who are integral to the fabric of the great state of Michigan. Everyone deserves the humanity of being able to participate in society, take their kids to school, buy medicine, go to church, go to work. We all deserve a safe and flourishing Michigan. The Drive Safe bills need to be passed now. Let's drive Michigan forward together. For more information and to join the email list, please visit drivemichiganforward.com/join-us. You can also follow our Instagram and Facebook pages for updates. Thank you.